Winning is not the right word to use. It's fucking just like embarrass the rest of the field.
Wow. At one point she came 17th.
What was it? Is that the back split?
No, it was the second event or something. She came 17th. That's it. She was slipping.
Pick the wrong shoes.
Pick the wrong shoes, yep.
She was having to pull herself up like legless.
Yeah, like legless.
Day one off now, isn't she?
She's sick.
Oh.
Day one of up. Why aren't you at the gym?
Sick of you.
First day off. Fucking useless. Harsh from Ray.
I'll let her know you call her out. It's soft.
I've got a very belated birthday present in the car, and I was like, oh, see you to gift.
I just gotta pick up the cold.
Suits you, mate. Yeah, you do one of them.
I could do it together. But
No, not even that. It's outside of that. I reckon.
I was actually thinking 720, just throw 150s, and then hop straight off to the bar. Got to get, because the faster I go, the harder it's going to be to do the deadlift. So I'd rather have a little bit in the tank to do some deadlifts.
It's just my new heater.
Well, wait, what are you going to do, Glenn?
The weight should be.
At least I'm out.
That's what you said.
Hey, fuck.
Yeah.
40.
I've got 6 pieces, 6 cents. What are you going to do?
Just did it good.
Huh?
Just did it good and doing this.
Come on, we'll go do something better than that.
Nah.
Yes.
What's this? One.
That's,
120. Is that the RX?
Yep. And then 100.
What's the big movement?
Today Birdie, Glenn and I, and Ray's doing Ronnie. We're going to do Nukes though, which is 8 minutes to complete a mile run into max reps deadlifts at 143, and then 10 minutes to do a mile run into max reps power cleans at 102, and then 12 minutes to do a mile run into max reps overhead squats at 61. The girls' weights are 205 pounds, 155 and 95 pounds.
Really?
US Marine Corps Captain Matthew Nukes, Manoukian, 29, of Los Altos Hills, California, assigned to the 1st Marine Special Operations Battalion based in Camp Pendleton, California, died on August 10th, 2012 in Sangin Province, Afghanistan, after being shot by an Afghan policeman. Survived by his parents, Socrates Peter and Patricia, and his brothers Mike and Marty. First posted April 15th, 2014.
Oh, because you got to get each 400 in what time to get it? Minute 30.
7 days ago for you? 750? Oh, no, you're asking to set a goal for me.
The light job of someone that's just run out the door. I think this out.
Maybe we can get down, down, down. When I aim at this.
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. A cold blooded killer. Do it for the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Give me my crown. Bow down to your queen pin. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen pin. Yeah, you better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. To follow on a throne, don't need another man telling me for it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. A cold-blooded killer. Do it for the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. A cold-blooded killer. Do it for the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Give me my crown. Bow down to your queen pin. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen pin. Give me my crown. Bow down to your queen pin. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen pin. Yeah, you better listen up. I've been out of you adore. Call me treasure cause I'm gold. I ain't different from before. Running back to always been bold. What's up, I'm my person. Taking go down with my sneakers on. Every time I walk, make the beat go boom, boom. Hit him with the shots like rat, tat, tat. Try to pretend me, but you take it to the main dish. After a taste, cause you wanted more, but you gotta work for it. Trying to impress me, but you're shaking when I lean in. Wanna let me ride, but you're out of breath. Boy, you gotta work for it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. A cold-blooded killer. Do it for the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. A cold-blooded killer. Do it for the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Give me my crown. Bow down to your queen pin. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen pin. Give me my crown. Bow down to your queen pin. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen pin. Yeah, you better
Yeah. You have to share bars though because of the weight.
You could like just offset everyone by like 2 minutes.
Yeah, true.
It should work pretty well. Early morning workout. Nice sunrise with the fellas.
How's the run compared to the bike?
Thank you, Nukes.
Way
See you on the next one.
The bike was so hard.